Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Lineage? This is your brother, man, Chief Kalinaga. What's up? What's up? What's up, man? I'm out here, Brooklyn. All right, this is an area in Brooklyn, called Crown Heights. Let me catch this light real quick, and I just want to show y'all something, man. Pay attention, and I've shown it to you guys before, right? This video is not about hating. You know what I mean? It ain't got nothing to do with that, man. You feel me? Now check this out, right? I'm gonna take a walk across. I can't go up in there because, as you can see, you see what I'm saying? You see that? That whole section off right here is blocked off. Now I'm gonna walk around because they got police, you know, governing their communities because the police is working with them, not against them. You see, there's a difference. You feel me? But I'm gonna go around. You did. Let me take y'all around this little establishment right here. All right, check this out. Now this entire area of Crown Heights is ran by the Jews, and like I said, I ain't got nothing against nobody, so this is not no hate. I'm just showing you what communities do. Okay, see that? And this could be any time. They want to shut down the entire streets. They do that. Back in when was that? I think it must have been 1996 or 1997. All right, still in the Crown Heights area. You know what I mean? I lived back then on Crown Street. All right. Now Crown Street is literally like about, I would say about 2 blocks away from the precinct on New York Avenue, right? And there was a situation. And me and my sister, we heard like a commotion, you know what I'm saying? So I looked out the window and I see like, I'm like, whoa, what's going on? So we went by the precinct down the block to see what was taking place. Come to find out, one of the Jewish boys got arrested. He must have been 16, right? And guess what? About 300 to 400 Jews came down, men, not women, men came down by the precinct and say, let our son go. And guess what? In less than 10 minutes, they walked out with their boy. In less than 10 minutes. Why am I telling you all this? It's because when people have communities, they stick together and they thrive. Negroes want to have neighborhoods. Negroes want to be separated. Negroes want to hate on each other. Negroes, oh, I can't trust this man. I can't trust. Well, that's what they taught you. You feel me? And that's the problem with being lack. Y'all lack community. Y'all lack understanding. Y'all lack knowledge. Y'all lack spirituality. You feel me? And that's why we ain't getting a damn place. And no matter how we try, we step up to say, yo, let's come together. You know? This shit is annoying, man. And you have to ask yourself, oh, well, how is it we in a recession? How is it everybody struggling? How is it everybody crying? But every corner in Brooklyn, I'm talking about every little space in Brooklyn, this Jew's putting up a building. Well, hold up. We're in a recession. The dollar bill is about to crash. So why the economy is about to tank? So why they're building? Obviously, they know something you don't know. But niggas don't want to pay attention. All they want to do is hate. You feel me? Do individual shit. Man, I'm just so tired, man. I'm so tired. It's not even funny. And y'all want to sit around and hate people. Oh, the pale man this, the pale man. Fuck out of here, man. I hope my mother don't hear this. And y'all never hear me swear, man. But, it's just get to a point, man. You feel me? And I don't swear. But damn, this is crazy. The pale man ain't doing nothing to y'all, man. You're doing it to yourself. We're doing it to ourselves because we are the most powerful people on the planet. I'm not talking about so-called black people. I'm talking about the American Aboriginals. We are the most powerful people on the planet. We gave the world civilization. I'm talking about from every aspect of civilization. And guess who gave it to the world even more so than we? Our women. Yes, our women created civilization. I'm talking about maize. I'm talking about the potato. You see that? The potato they call the Irish potato? Before it was called the Irish potato, we called it the white potato. It came from the Americas. And we took it into Europe because Europe was starving. Europe was going to farming. All right. And the white potato became Irish potato because guess what? It gave the people of Ireland, it gave them life. We gave the world cotton clothing. We took that to Africa about 10,000 years ago. South America gave Africa civilization, but y'all don't know who you are. That's the problem. And even if we educate you, we tell you, we give you the knowledge, this is who we are. All we got to do is come together. The world is waiting for us. Huh? The American woman, I'm talking about the indigenous original American woman, is the most powerful women on the planet. Because why? Everybody in this world came through her portal. Everybody. You feel me? Man, what else can I say? What else can I do, man? How much more I gotta show y'all? Huh? They got their own police. They gotta come. They gotta protect them. Every day this is like this. I'm not hating. And then they look at you like you ain't nothing. Because why? You make them believe you ain't not. You're not anything. That's the problem, man. You see what I'm saying? That's what a community looks like. The communities get the police to protect them, not fight against them. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all ain't got no communities, y'all got neighborhoods. That's why the police keep shutting y'all down. That's the damn problem. Trust me, I'm not afraid to talk to nobody, man. Y'all know me. You feel me? So this is crazy. And they walk around, they want to make you black. You know what black means? Dead. So when they show on TV, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, well, the black people, they're the thugs and they're the this and that. Who you think the biggest thugs and the biggest criminals are? It's all perception, lineage. It's perceptions. Then y'all walk around, oh, well, they're not real Jews. Who gives a damn? Who gives a damn? They came together and said, yes, we are. So what y'all gonna do about it now? Oh, you see? Actions speak louder than words, man. Actions speak louder than words. Everybody talking. Oh, well, man, listen, enough of the talking, man. Enough of the talking. See, we're missing the golden opportunity, man. All this is their neighborhood. Put up their own shit. You know, they don't need to get permits because they own the damn system. You know what I'm saying? Every corner is being built. Every corner is being built. You know, another building is going up. And then I'm sitting back asking my chief, what's going on, man? Everybody's crying. Everybody's struggling. Everybody's talking about the dollar is about to fail and this and that. But hold up. These Jews keep building buildings. Downtown Brooklyn start looking like Manhattan. All right. Every part of Brooklyn is like buildings going up. And I'm asking myself, hold up. I've been asking myself that because you see it. But yet still I see all people on the corner homeless, can't pay their rent, can't pay their bills. But yet still, every day, buildings are going up. And then you have to ask yourself again, well, hold up. If it's really that bad, then the dollar is going down because that's what's being promoted. Why aren't they afraid or scared that the banks are they're going to get shut down? You see, I only teach you guys about these things so that we could be proactive opposed to be reactive. And that's what we do. We are always reactive, you know? Oh, well, let it happen first. Then we could make some moves. Maybe. These people, they don't do that. They say, you know what? We know this is coming, so we are going to do this and prepare ourselves. Come on, man. We could do all of this. We could do it. We got to stop all the gang banging shit. All the I want to kill and I want to, you know, we got to stop all that nonsense, man. We got to stop it. You see, all these things is what they put in our head that we can't get along. How can we not get along when our ancestors were the most powerful people on this planet? We didn't, before 1492, we didn't have beef. Before 1492, we didn't have beef with each other, contrary to what they're teaching us. Yes, we may have had some disagreements, but we didn't have beef. We didn't have beef, man. And even when a prisoner of war was captured among our people, we treat them like people. Sometimes they even integrated into other tribes and married. Man, you see, y'all don't know our true history, man. You feel me? But now every day we crying. Every day we on Facebook. It's a bunch of nonsense, a bunch of BS, talking about shit that don't even make sense, things that's not gonna elevate us. We are so addicted to low vibrational ish. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. You feel me? Look, every day. In fact, they got their own police. You think we can't do that? Yes, we can. You know how I know we can? Because our nation in Tennessee, we got our own provost marshals. We got our own place. Yes. A lot of us went in Tennessee. I'm talking about in 2017, 2018. When I got together and I said, yo, let's do this. And these demonic energies came into our nation and tried to shut it down and try to tell the world, oh, I was scamming people. But guess what? My ancestors always taught me, Chief, keep your receipts because we're going to protect you. From day one, man, I've always been the one, the righteous one from day one. But y'all just can't see it. Y'all can't see it. You feel me? We had all of that. In fact, we still do. Our own car registration. And yes, one of our chieftainess went to jail. Okay? Went to jail because we are doing what we are supposed to do. And because they say we ain't federally recognized, the state of Tennessee wanted to shut us down. She went to jail. In fact, they stopped her for a regular ticket, talking about, oh, some bogus ticket. She wasn't on her phone. Guess what? Normally a ticket for being on your phone, all right, is literally about, I'm talking about without a trial. You know, they don't put no price on the ticket. But how is it they gave her a ticket for supposedly being on her phone, and the ticket was $25,000 for a ticket? You know what it was about? It wasn't about the ticket. It was about the fact, how dare you come up against the state of Tennessee, you know what I'm saying, having your own plates, having your own nation license, having your own registration. How dare you do that? And they put her in jail. And guess what we had to do? We had to bail her out. Okay? Bail, $30-something thousand. We came together as a nation and we bailed her out. You feel me? And then we started putting lawsuits together. Guess what? They're trying to get us to forget it. Now we putting the pressure. When they realized they would lose, guess what? They just stopped bothering us. So now in Tennessee, we got our own plates, our own registration. Like I tell my people, I know how to do all this. I've been nation building for 2017, 2016. And even before that, doing my own thing, my own personal thing. But I'm talking about as a collective, because I had to go learn. Even if I was a teacher then, the greatest teacher on earth is the best student on earth. So I've always learned. And she transitioned even before the law, to proceed and proud, the local. We were working on paper to give them a heavy lawsuit, even got a lawyer and everything. But she transitioned. You know what I'm saying? I know she's watching over me, man, because we had a goal, we had a mission to restore our people, build nations. You feel me? Why am I saying all this? I'm saying all this to say is I know how to do it. I know what to do. But how can I just continue to beg my people to come together, walk with your brother, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? I don't know what else to do, man. We cannot do it individually. It's not going to happen. All this individual thing y'all on, man, listen, y'all wasting y'all time. You're wasting your time. You feel me? And then people come on the internet, oh, well, we need this, we need an army, we need this. Man, please, give me a damn break, man. You think you could go up against the United States Army? Let's be real. You can't go on the internet talking about all this nonsense, man. They're gonna come knock on your door. You see, no, listen, I tell people like this. I'm wise as a serpent, but tame as a dove. But trust me, I'm as dangerous as a lion. You feel me? You have to know when to wear your hats on different platforms. You feel me? Me being humble as a dove doesn't mean I'm a punk. No. I don't broadcast things I do, man. No, I just do. Because you see, I'm truly my ancestors. We don't play these games, man. I got that Indian blood in me. And I'm very, very dangerous. Trust me. Me alone by myself literally almost shut down the whole state of Jersey. Governor and all know me. All the police stuck me for 6 months, violating me and my brother's rights. You feel me? He had a job, working for the state of Jersey. They gave him an ultimatum: either you stop associating with your brother, or you're gonna lose your job. Guess what? He lost his job. That's a true soldier right there. You feel me? Shout out to my brother, man. I love you, man. You feel me? So like I said, man, if y'all don't know what it takes, I'm telling you what it takes. You have to be willing to lose everything because we have already lost everything. What's everything? Our birthright. We ain't got nothing else to lose. Nothing else to lose. And y'all got these people walking around here like the kings and queens in our lands. When we were the kings and the queens. Why? Because we were the landlords. The Lord, yeah, the lords of the land. And everybody else was a tenant. Then it was flipped. And we became the tenants. Hence, they became the lords. I could even show you the Constitution. Okay? Going back. The Iroquois Confederacy Constitution. I got the original one. Guess what they were calling our leaders? Lords. Lord Chief this and Chief Lord that. Treaties that were signed in the 1600s. They call our chiefs and chieftainess. They call them kings and queens. And that's how it was always supposed to be. The United States Corporation and their immigrants were supposed to treat us from a government to government basis. But we got tricked into giving up our identity, our birthright, from being Indians to Negro, colored, black, African American, Afro American, and you know the rest. You feel me? Man, listen, man. Yo, I keep telling y'all, man. I don't know what else to do, man. Like I told y'all, I can't do it alone. I refuse to do it alone because I'm not gonna do it alone. That's just the bottom line. I'm not, but I'm gonna continue to strive with those that are willing to come together. We may not be 1 million. In fact, we may not be 10,000. You see that? They're building all over. I mean, that building was already there, but it's been, doing some work on that, right? But I could go into different parts of Brooklyn and show y'all, all right, every corner, every block. Trust me, a building is going up. Okay? And that's how they used to have it in Rome. That's how they used to have it in Italy. Okay? Building on building and building on each other. You feel me? Things that we cannot do. I'm talking about when you're building a structure, you cannot put certain things on the sidewalk. You cannot go certain height, in the air. Guess what? These Jews, they could do that. Why? Because they know the game. You feel me? The game was given to them. All right? And there's something called airspace. I don't know if you know what that means. But you could have a house, right? And it's so technical. You could own the house and not own the land. All right? And check this out. Here's another scenario. You could own the house and own the land, but not own the airspace over the house. I'm just putting y'all on, put you on game. Okay? Hear what I just said. You could own the house and not own the land. That's one scenario. Scenario 2. You could own the house and the land, but not the space above the house. So therefore, if somebody bought the space over your house, it's called airspace in real estate. If somebody bought the space over your house, guess what? They could literally build over your house and you can't do a damn thing about it. Y'all think it's a game, huh? Huh? Man, anything, y'all could look it up. Y'all could look it up. Go look it up. Go look it up. What is airspace in real estate? Okay? And I'm just paraphrasing. Okay? Is the space about your house that, somebody could actually rent out or buy out or own. Okay? At least I know they got it in New York. That's why they are able to build, so high. All right? Because they bought the license or the airspace, so to speak. All right? But anyway, all this is irrelevant. Who gives a damn about airspace? I'm talking about us coming together as a people. Not to hate on nobody else. Not to discriminate against nobody else. Because guess what? When everybody else do it, how is that everybody else could come together and it's not a problem? You have Jewish communities. You have Italian communities. You have Irish communities. You have Scottish communities. You have an entire Chinatown in by Canal Street. Okay. You got Russian communities, you got Sicilian communities, but whenever we come together to do our community, then guess what is the problem? Guess what is the problem? You know why? Because they always want us integrated. You see what I mean? Because they know our people, we have a tendency of not practicing group economics. What does that mean? It means that if in hindsight, if a dollar bill comes into our community, they know that the first 24 seconds it goes out of the community. They know that to be a fact. You feel me? So therefore, we always consuming. You dig? But then in their community, in the Jewish community alone, their dollar bill, it goes to the community at least 15 times, if not more, before it goes out of the community. And guess what? When it goes out of the community, it goes into an extended community. Because why? They support their own. We always talking about our own, our own, our own. Let's do this and let's support our own. But no, you would rather buy the Gucci, the Louis, the this, the that, and the that, instead of supporting our own. That's what we do. But we always complain. We always complain. And the same thing you getting from us with our own name on it, you pay $300-400 for. You would rather pay the $300-400 for something as the same material, the same style of clothing, just a different name. You rather pay the $300-400 than support your own with something that identify who you are. You know, you're not paying for things, man. You're not perishing because of the color of your skin. No, you're perishing because of your mentality. Your heart is dirty. Your heart is filthy. That's why they call you black, because that's what black means. Black came from the word sordid, okay? Which came from the word swat, and it means to be dirty, to be filthy. It ain't got nothing to do with the complexion. But y'all will not get that. It's an energy thing. And you took the curse of the pale man. And since you have done that, your life has gone down to the bottomless pit of every other ethnic group on the face of the earth. Even real Africans come here and have a better life than we do. You tell me, explain that to me. If you're from Africa, how come we don't get the same? Why don't we get the same opportunities? All right, y'all better wake up, man. So I don't pay. I just give y'all information about what's going on just to keep you abreast, just to see if it's going to trigger something in you to say, you know what, man, Chief is telling us some real stuff. Let's come together. I don't tell it to you because of fear, to inject fear. Nah, I'm not afraid of anything. But that don't mean I'm stupid. There's a difference. There's a difference. You see, the man who fight and run away lives to fight another day. I pick my battles. I pick my battles. I'm talking about over 98% of tickets I have gotten in my life. I have beat all of them. I've beaten all of them. But 2% of them, or even 1%, sometimes I just pay it. Not because I can't win, just because I don't want to fight. You see what I'm saying? My brothers and sisters, we don't always have to fight. You see, everything is about energy and energy, right? And whatever you put out there in the universe, guess what? It's going to come back to you. I don't call myself a warrior. I don't do that. Why am I attracting war to myself? You see, people don't get these concepts and these words they're putting out there in the universe. You feel me? And they don't realize the universe moves on frequencies and vibrations and tones. It's not about the spelling of the word. No, my brothers and sisters. It's about the tone, the frequency that it carries, the vibration. Nah, yes, sometimes there's a time to be in warrior mode when the war comes to you. But you cannot always be a warrior, man. That means you're attracting wars to yourself. So now you're going from a warrior, which is a W-A-R, to a warrior, W-O-R, because it's the same frequency. You see, the universe cannot be confused. Let me walk down here real quick. The universe can be confused. You know why I'm telling you this? Because the universe doesn't know the difference in the words. You see what I'm saying? No. So you cannot trick the universe to say, oh, well, that's what I meant. Who give a damn what you meant? Is what you said. That's what the universe identifies. So based on the word, the tone, the frequency, the vibration is what manifests things into reality. You feel me? And guess what? We are the only species on the planet. I'm talking about man or mankind. It don't matter. But the race of people that's on the planet, it doesn't matter what you look like. We are the only species on the planet who could actually manifest things through our thoughts and words. So let me ask you a question. Who's God? Woo! Man, look at this. You see that? See this? Look. Look. See? All of this. We can't do that. No, we can't do that. We don't get permission to do things like that. You see what I'm saying? We have to ask permission. And then the city, guess what the city does? Nah, you can't do that, son. You can't put a whole garage underneath your building. No, but they can. Why is that? Because they own the damn system. On our land. This is our home. This is our birthright. You feel me? All people want to do is come on the internet and debate. Debate. And they call me, oh, Chief, you should come and debate. Nah, man, debate. What are you talking about? I don't debate, bruh. The word debate, the meaning of the word debate means to beat up. Go look at it yourself. Go look at the etymology of the word debate. And they tell you argument is bad. But no, debate is good. No. Why you think in Congress, do you know what the word con means? To persuade by deception. You feel me? To persuade by deception. That's con. So now you have Congress. They tell you what they are. Why couldn't they name themselves Progress opposed to Congress? Now, am I talking to the church today? But y'all gonna learn though. I'm gonna continue to give you this work, whether you like it or not. Okay? So they have Congress. They tell you who they are. They're conning people. You feel me? Then you put all your emotions into politics. Do you know what politics mean? Poly means many. A tick is a blood-sucking insect. So guess what? They just told you who they are. Blood-sucking insects who are conning you. All right then. But nah, I'm the crazy one though. Nah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Nah. Yep. But you see that? All of that. See? They create their little sanctuary in Brooklyn where they're protected by the police. It's not that the police don't want to protect you. The police cannot protect you. I'm going to repeat that. I don't think they heard you, Chief. Repeat that for them, please. It's not that the police don't want to protect you. The truth is the police can't protect you. Why? Because the police cannot protect what's already dead. Woo! I don't know if they're ready for this on this Sunday. Sunday. To some people, it might be Sunday morning. To some people, it might be a Sunday rising. I don't know. You decide what you want to put out there in the universe. Are you mourning? Are you dead? Because if you are, it's time to be awake. This is the resurrection. This is the resurrection. Let me show you how to resurrect and be the Christ, be the God that you are. Y'all think this is a game, huh? You feel me? Like I said, man, I'm willing to give my sweat, blood, and tears to my people, but I'm not going to be a martyr for nobody and to nobody. We got to do it together. You see, the days and the age of the personal savior is done. The concept of the allegorical story of Jesus or Yeshua, I don't care what you call the hell you call it, it is all an energy, okay? Where an individual Christ had to step up to teach the people that they were the gods. You feel me? That time is done. Now we are living in the age where everybody becomes the Christ. So therefore, everybody becomes the leader. You feel me? It doesn't mean that individuals can't lead, but they cannot lead sheep. The days of the sheep is over. You feel me? Everybody have to come together as shepherds. You dig? Collective leaders and assigned different responsibilities. You feel me? But a lot of people don't get this. Call all of this right here. Our people owned all of this. You see, look at this little corner right there. Check this out. Okay? You see this little space right here? Come on. See how thin. I'm talking about straight over there. This gray thing right there. See how thin that is, but see how long it is? Every little corner, every little section, these Jews are building something. But wait a minute. Well, Chief, the dollar is dying. Well, Chief, we are in a recession. No. A recession is as strong or weak as your community. Oh my goodness. You see, they say truth is hard. Truth is harsh. And truth could be a very dangerous thing. And that's why a lot of our people don't like the truth. They rather live in the illusion, because why? If you live in the truth, it's going to be stressful to you. They don't like that kind of stress, because you know why? That means they have to get up and take action. They have to be proactive. No. They would rather stay and bask in the misery. You feel me? And then they react. But by the time you react, all the ethnic groups they were already proactive. So they are always 10 steps ahead of us. Which give credence to the saying, they're playing chess and we're playing checkers. And that's an understatement anyway. You feel me? Because they're playing more than checkers. They created the checkers. They created the chess game. You feel me? They're not playing. We are the ones playing. Okay? The people who, the individual who created the television, supposedly, because we know nothing was invented by anybody but us. Okay? But anyway, that's neither here or there. The point I'm making is this. The individual who supposedly invented the television, guess what? He did not allow his children to watch TV, because why? He knew what he created it for. He knew the intended purpose of the television programming. So he did not want his children to be programmed. You see, every vice, every device is given to us for the purpose of self-destruction. All right? Self-destruction. You're heading for self-destruction. Woo! You feel me? Everything. What they do, everything that's natural to us, they take it away from us. They make it illegal. Oh, you can't do it. You're going to go to jail if you do this. You're going to go to jail if you do that. And then once they corner the market, they got the patent on the market, then they make it legal. Oh, now we'll tell you when it's legal. You're going to grow your own food without a license. Why? Because you're a property. Okay? You're a ward of the state. Do you have to be? No. Can you participate in the state affairs and still be who you are as indigenous? Yes, you have that right. But we have to do it as a collective. Because you know why? They make examples of individuals. That's what they do. But when we are a collective, and then you touch one, then you touch all. You see, there's a different story. Now the warriors come out. But I'm not just going to be in warrior mode, just chilling in my house. Yo, I'm in warrior mode, son. Come on, man. Why am I in my place of serenity, in my place of zen, in my place of, relaxation, and I'm posting on Facebook, I'm a warrior? What type of shit is that? That's why I say, when I just hear people and listen to people, man, I'm like, listen, man, y'all so damn lost. It's not even funny, man. It's not even funny no more. In fact, it never was. But when you're just looking in, sometimes you have to step out and look in from the outside, man, and see what's really going on. Listen, man, we are the owners of this. We are the owners of the number one real estate on the planet, and that's the Americas. Everything that the world needs, everything that the world wanted, we gave it to them. From our crops to our civilization, our culture, everything. Name it. And I will show you. It came from the Americas. It came from the Americas. You know what I mean? Our people were the ones who went into Asia Our people who were the ones who went into Africa to teach the Africans, and the Africans went into Europe and teach the Europeans. Don't let nobody fool you, man. Don't let nobody fool you. Okay? We brought our civilization to Malay, the empire of Malay, and the Ghanaian empire, and all this, the pyramid of Khufu. We gave that. South America gave that to Africa as a gift. That was the first pyramid that was brought there from the Americas. It was a gift to Khufu. Our ancestors did that. But now they want to tell you everything in reverse. You feel me? So it wasn't no damn Moors that taught the world. Now we did. And we taught them. And they taught them. I'm not going to allow anybody to take the power of my ancestors away. Nobody. I don't care what anybody say. Trust me. Because I know. I don't think I know. I know. I don't believe I know. I know. There's a difference between belief and knowing. When you laying down or you're sitting and your ancestors come to you and show you things, man, trust me, you have to have a different kind of energy. Because I know. I don't care what you show me in books. Don't go show me no books, man. Trust me, the truth is written in my heart because they gave it to me. And it's a pity I can't show you everything that I know in a book. So a lot of you might think I'm crazy. Oh, he don't know what he's talking about because, oh, well, I can't find out on Google. Oh, well, it's not in a book. Man, listen. Why you think they had to burn down all the historical books, the prehistorical books? Because all the truth was in there, where they got everything from. It was in there. It was in there. You know what I mean? But anyway, man. So I say, I can't give up, but it gets stressful. You know? It gets discouraging. But as a leader, you know, you have to be able to balance yourself, know when to relax, know when to fall back, because it could drive you crazy. It could even get you killed. And I'm not worried about physical death because physical death doesn't exist. In fact, death on a whole period doesn't exist. Okay? Death is truly the condemnation of the soul and the spirit. Okay, meaning that it will not reincarnate to experience life. That's death. But there's no such thing as death. There's no such thing as, you're gonna go burn in hell for the rest of your life. That doesn't exist. The burning that they're talking about is a sensation of the willing of the soul wanting to reincarnate, and it can't because of its karma. That is the true eternal hell. You feel me? But now they will not break it down to you, man. But like I said, man, that's what I do because that's what I know to be true. So we were given the illusions. You see this? And now I just showed you the Jewish community. Guess what? Now I'm in the hood. See the difference? See the difference? The hood. See the difference? See the difference between a community and a hood? I don't see no activities with our people coming together and the police protecting us. Look. Why? Because we don't have communities. You see? We don't have communities. We got neighborhoods. Everybody want to be hood. I don't want no hoods, man. Nah. You see, I'm in the hood, but I'm not from the hood. There's a difference. See, I came back here to teach, to build. You feel me? I could be in Jamaica right now. I could be in Dominica right now. Yes, I can. But no, my ancestors brought me for a reason, man. For a reason. And I'm here serving that purpose. My people are just too blind to see. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because, hey, Chief, your accent don't sound like mine. So that means you're not me. But you know what? I know the ignorance. So I forgive you. I forgive you. Because you have no idea what you're talking about. You dig? Have you ever heard the Gula Geechee people talk? They're trying to make you think that they're mixed. They're Africans. They're not Africans. Gula Geechee is indigenous. But have you heard them talk? Okay. When they speak broken English, go listen to that. What does it sound like? It sounds like the Caribbean dialect, which is the original dialect of the Americas. The Caribbean dialect. People who know. All right? I'm talking about dialect. I'm not talking about American English. I'm talking about dialect. Okay? Broken English. That is the original dialect of the Americas. So, we are only dividing ourselves by the illusion that was created. Because why? We were and still are the most powerful people on the planet. And that's why everybody's coming here to usurp our energy. If all of us were to just pick up and say, we go on, guess what? This would be done. And they took us out of the jungle and they put us in concrete jungles. We were and we still are the wild Indians of the forest. That's what they called us. Okay? That's what they called us. But they put us in the concrete jungles to tame us. And they gave you an example, okay? An allegorical movie, The Lion King. Let's take the lion out of the jungle and let's put him in a circus, because this is a circus. You see what I'm saying? It's a circus. So that he could forget that he roars. He could forget that he roars. He could forget that he's a lion. So instead of roaring, he out here like a cat, meow, meow, in the concrete jungle, when he's supposed to be the roar of the lion, because they got us in the circus. You see that? The hood, that's the circus. But we are the children of the wilderness. Let us go back to the forest like the wild Indians we were. Let us be free. The entire world population could literally fit in Texas. That's facts over feelings. I'm going to repeat that. The entire world population could literally fit into Texas. Why we out here in hoods fighting each other when we could say, no, we demand this. This is ours. We want it back. But everybody want to do it individually. Man, please, you're wasting your damn time. We could make demands. But when you make demands, guess what it rhymes with? Command. You have to be in command to make a demand. You feel me? We're not in command. So that's why I don't play these games. Oh, well, chief, well, no, we need an army. Man, an army for what? How are you going to have an army when you're not united? What you going to do? Turn around and shoot each other? Isn't that what's going on right now? You have the army. The army already exists. The Bloods, the Crips, and all the different gangs. That's the army. The problem is the army is just fighting each other. So don't tell me we need an army. We need unification and understanding. And what community means. The ability to commune as a unit. That's what community is. You feel me? We already got the army. The most powerful one on earth, might I add. Okay? So you see the difference. I'm in the hood. But yet still, this is literally down the block. This is not a 2-part video. No. This is a 1-part video. And I'm walking and I'm showing you. You feel me? Man, listen. I thank y'all for allowing me to vent, man. Like, I could take you further down, but I'm not going to go all the way down there and show you new buildings that's coming up in a recession. Okay? New buildings that's coming up in an economy where there's threat of us losing the dollar. Who gives a damn? Guess what? They got to bring something else. So I don't focus on that. That's not part of my reality. I just show you these things so that you could prepare yourself and put yourself in a position and be proactive, so that we could, when it all said and done and everything come back, then we will be ahead of the game. Why are we always playing catch up, my brothers and sisters? And most of you don't like tomatoes. So why are you playing catch up? Come on, man. Woo! Now listen, I grew up in Brooklyn. Right now they call me an OG, right? Because the young bucks, they grow up. You know, I ain't old, but they call me Unc because, like I said, I've always been in this neighborhood. Neighborhood. You feel me? And I get the respect. I teach them, but it's a slow process. You know, they stop me. Hey, Chief, what's going on? Yeah, man, you know, I check out a couple of your videos, man. But they're always working. And I give those that I respect that's, you know, working and they got to feed their families and all that, you know. But my brothers and sisters, with all that being said, it's time to step up. I just got to keep putting the call to action out there. Let us forget our differences. I'm not saying, you know, forget it, you know, forever. I'm saying let's forget it temporarily and do what we have to do, and then we could resolve things, or at least come together and work out our differences and then move forward. You feel me? Because the only thing that's stopping us is our mind. It's our mind. And our communities, well, not communities, pardon me, our neighborhoods are so dilapidated. You see, dirty. I just went into the so-called Jewish community. You saw the difference, right? But look, you see the hood. You see? We don't take care of ours because our people are not disciplined. They walk around, there's garbage cans, they throw everything on the ground. Our children are not being taught discipline. Do you know what the true meaning of disciples are? The true meaning of the word disciples is the 12 faculties. Hear me now. It's 12 faculties that you got in your mind. That's the 12 disciples. There are 12 faculties that you got in your mind. And when you master your disciples, then you become disciplined. Because discipline and disciple is the same thing. You cannot be disciplined if you haven't activated your disciples. And then once you have activated your disciples and you are disciplined, then your disciples will follow you and make you fishers of men, or you will make them fishers of men, vice versa. But the bottom line is this: you become the 13th son, which is the Christ. You could never become the Christ without activating your disciples. And that is the true allegory of, apart from, of course, the zodiac, you know, expression, which is the 12 zodiacal signs. That's also the 12 disciples, which also represents the allegorical 12 tribes of Israel. It's all allegory. It's all allegory. You feel me? So once we realize that, and like I said, it's not going to take a whole lot of us. You see, it doesn't take a whole box of matches. It doesn't take a whole box of matches to do what? To light a fire. It takes one with a spark. That's all it takes. You heard what Tupac said. I don't have to be the one setting everything on fire, but I want to create the spark. But you see, Malcolm X did that. Martin Luther King did that. Rosa Parks did that. Okay, different great people in our culture did that. So the spark has already been lit. Okay, or struck rather. My job is to light the fire. All I'm just asking, who wants to light the fire with me, man? Because you see, once we step up, they have to step down. And when I say they, I'm talking about the system. It's not the color of skin, nah. Because you think it's the pale man running things. No, he's not. The Black Caucus got more power than the United States, but y'all just don't know that. I'm going to repeat that and I have to laugh on that. The Black Caucus got more power than the Congress, but y'all don't know that. They are playing us like puppets. You know why? Because the Black Caucus represents the Republic. You feel me? Yes. Black means dead, but it's a combination rather of black, the dead people, representing the dead people, and caucus means, from the Algonquin word, it means a chief and an elder. So what they're telling you is the black people of Europe, supposedly, and the chiefs that are still here on the American soil, we came together and we represent the dead and the indigenous Black Caucus. See, y'all just don't know that. But I'm putting you on to game, man. Mm. Like I said, man, I'm asking the American Indians, the original indigenous people. And every time I use indigenous, I want to make sure you know what I mean when I say original, because indigenous has two meanings. Go look at the etymology. It means to be born and originating. So everybody is indigenous once you are born in the Americas. See, that's how the trickery was done. Okay, that's why the UN doesn't give a specific meaning to the word indigenous. You dig? It left it general. So therefore, even the natives are indigenous. Yes, a lot of you ignorant fools are. Oh, well, the natives aren't indigenous. Yes, they are. Even the pale people are indigenous if they are born, because that's what the first part of indigenous means. But the second part says or it didn't say or, it didn't say and, it said or originating. So yes, so what they're telling you, there are two forms of indigenous people: the ones who are born, that are called natives, and the ones who are originating, the people we call black, African American, Negro, Caribbean, African, or all type of stuff. That's the original indigenous people. And guess what? They are us and we are them. And everybody knows the truth. And yes, a lot of us know it now, but what we are lacking is community. Community, because everybody for self. Everybody for self. I mean, I've given so much of me to the point where, I mean, literally, there were days I couldn't even eat because I didn't have it. But I refused to go online and tell people about what I was going through or what I'm going through. You know why? Because Negroes have this tendency. If they give you a quarter, they're going to remind you 2 years, 3 years later, oh, I gave you a quarter. See, I don't want to be a part of that. When I give from the heart. You did? So I'm just saying, man, we got to grow up, man. We got to grow up. All this is not us. That's not our culture, lineage. That's not us. If you know about who we are a very distinct people, okay? With morals, integrity, loving. We are the most loving people on the planet. We are the most accepting people on the planet. And that was taken advantage of. Okay? I want to talk to my sisters. Every corner is a Chinese nail salon. Every corner is a beauty salon. Every corner is weaves and fake eyelashes and all that. What are you doing? You are building other economies. Now, I'm not in support of all that, but I can't tell you what to do to accessorize yourself. So if that's what you want to do, fine. But at least own the damn business. At least a bunch of sisters come together and say, hey, you know what, man, listen, we're supporting these people. You know what I mean? Yes, wearing the weave and whatever the case is. But at least let us sell it to each other. Why you think you can't do it? You could do it too. I know how to get all these things from China. It's easy. If you want to know how, hit me up. I'll show you how to do it. The question is, are your people going to support you? That's the question. Or you could own the business and let the Chinese run it, because they respect that. Okay? But we truly have to, our sisters, you truly got to go back into being your nature, your natural hair, which is your crown. You see what I'm saying? All this synthetic, whatever stuff that you're putting, you know what I mean? It's counterproductive as to who you are as the original woman of the planet. Okay? Yes, you are. Not Africans. They lied to you. Mm-mm. The Africans came through us. Okay? That's facts. But now they will not tell you that. All right? But all is not lost. See every corner? A liquor store, right? I guarantee you, you see when I just passed in the Jewish community, the liquor store was closed. But now, in ours, Sunday, it's open, right? Every corner is a church. Every corner is a liquor store. Hmm. I wonder why. The indoctrination. So they have not only captured your physical being, they have captured your spiritual. All right, which came first? The spirit was enslaved, hence the flesh followed. Because wherever the mind go, the body will go. So they took your minds. So now they got control of your body. Hence, you are a ward of the state. You think we cannot get away from all this? We can. You think we can't rise above all this? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. The question is, how bad do we want it? The question is, are we ready to step up? The question is, are we willing to lose everything to make it happen? Because it can't get any worse. We have already lost everything. Once you have lost your birthright, there's nothing else to lose. So the only thing we could do is go up. There's no more going down for us because we are the down of the down. I don't think y'all heard me. Y'all want church? This is church. I'm the church within the church. I'm the church outside of the church. I'm the church behind the church. I'm the church in front of the church. I'm the church above the church. I'm here to shake the foundation. It's time. It's time, man. And a lot of y'all always coming. Oh, well, Chief, yeah, the likes. I don't do this for likes, man. I don't do this for likes. I do this to wake your ass up so you could reach out to me so we could come together. And then when we come together as a collective, we reach out to others as a collective. Because everybody want to play this individual bullshit. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. I want to work with the collective because I know collectively we could make moves. Collectively, not we could, but we can. And we will make moves. You feel me? All the knowledge that I have, I'll give it. I've always been giving it. I'm willing to give it. And I'm certainly sure there are others that will be within the collective that will bring other form of information. Now, when you look at this, you see this? This is a hand. It has 5 fingers. Every finger has a purpose. Okay? You check this. If the pinky is gone, guess what? This is not a complete hand. You feel me? I know the thumb, I know the index finger, you got the middle finger, that one I don't know what it's called, but anyway, and then you got the pinky, right? The bottom line is, if any one of them, you lose any one of them, it's not a complete hand. So why am I saying this? I'm saying that each and every one of them have a different purpose, a different, responsibility to create the whole hand. You feel me? So therefore, if we had to create the hand, I could bring my knowledge. Somebody else could bring their knowledge. Somebody else could bring their knowledge. Another one could bring their knowledge. And then this one bring their knowledge. And then we have a hand, right? And then when you play poker and you got a good hand, guess what? You win the game, man. You win the game. You win the game. And even if sometimes you don't have a good hand, you could bluff because you still got a hand. Come on. The people who got the hand right now, they are bluffing because their system is not real. It's a legal society that was created on our lawful land. So they are bluffing. Man, listen, man. Let me get out of here, man. I'm about to get out of here. I love y'all, man. And like I said, you see that? Every corner is a damn church. They got one here. They got 2 over here. They got another holy ministry here. The next block, they got another holy ministry on every damn corner. But yet still, you're supposed to be praying to this amazing Jesus every Saturday and Sunday. But yet still, you're the most broke, the most diseased, the most sick, the most perished. I mean, at some point, you got to be like, hold up, Jesus, no, what's going on? You know, I mean, all that hala shamunda malagunte and ala hala alamala, all this kind of speaking in tongues, man. You know, at some point, you got to be like, hold up. Pastor, what you interpreting to me don't make sense. Tell it to me in English because it don't make no sense. Tell it to me in English, please. Because what we are speaking in tongues is not equating to what we're hearing in English, bruh. No. Mm-mm. It doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. Now, this is not about questioning your faith. No, that's not what it's about. It's about opening up your eyes to see what's going on. It's the illusion that we are living. All right? So all I'm just saying, man, let us build lineage. We don't, like I said, we don't have to be 10 million alone in the United States. They're talking about, oh, well, the so-called black people, based on, the census and statistics, okay, they had, it's about 35 to 45 million of them. No. Mm-mm. In the United States alone, it's over 150, damn near 200 million of us in the United States alone. Don't let them fool you. We are the majority. No. Mm-mm. We are the majority. Let's not go to Brazil. Brazil got the largest indigenous population in the world. Oh, we still here. We never left. Don't let them fool you. They just call us black and Afro and African American and Negro. Okay, we never left. We never came either. All right? So all I'm just saying, it don't have to take a lot of us. If you go to the forest and please, hey, listen, this is a metaphor, okay? So I'm not telling nobody go to the forest and burn no damn thing down, because Chief said in his video, if you go to the forest and you light it up, it's going to create a fire, so let's create fires. Now that's not what I mean. If you go into the forest and you light a match, guess what? There's a potential that you could set this entire forest on fire. Why am I saying all that? All we have to do is light the match. Not in the forest. Please don't go set the forest on fire. I'm talking about amongst ourselves, amongst our people, and step to this the system. Step to them and let us play our hand. Because guess what? Our hand is lawful. Our hand is supported by our ancestors. Our hand is supported by the universal creators. Yes, creators as in plural, which is actually us in the flesh. Okay? Or us in the spiritual realm, so to speak, right? We are the creators. Okay? Everything is in our favor. You feel me? We just don't know that. So we are begging people for things. We are begging for privileges when we already have our inalienable rights. We already have that. I don't have to beg you. No. We as the original indigenous people of the land, we have a right to self-govern. We have a right to have our own institutions and partake in theirs if we so choose to. And they can't do a damn thing about it. But nah, we don't want to come together. Nah, we want to fight each other. Who chief think he is? Everybody want to be a chief. Nobody want to be an Indian. See? The egos, the false narrative of the egos. And I'm not asking you to kill the ego. No, you can't kill the ego. I hear people, you got to kill the ego. Shut up. You can't kill the ego. However, you could straighten out the ego. See, there's a difference. You have two egos. You have the higher ego and the lower ego. Okay? And the lower ego wasn't meant to be killed. It was meant to be raised. Raise the vibration of the lower ego. That's what you're supposed to do. Not kill the ego. Why you want to kill yourself? You cannot kill your lower nature. No. You raise your lower nature. You teach your lower nature. Okay? Because without your lower nature, the earth couldn't exist. Because that's the lower nature world. Oh, man. Wow, boy. I tell you, I love y'all so much. It's not even funny, man. I love y'all more than cooked food because I don't really eat cooked food. So it's easy to love you from that perspective. You know what I mean? But I love you more than coconut water. And you know how I love my coconut water. That's love. Because that's what sustains me. That's it gives me life. I don't drink regular water. Once in a while, I may drink some water, but it's been what? I would say it's been about a year. In a whole year, I haven't even drank a whole gallon of water in a year. I'm not dehydrated. I'm not thirsty because guess what? I drink coconut water every day, full of electrolytes. How come I'm not thirsty? Hmm. Somebody lied to us. Hmm. Okay. But like I said, man, reach out to your brother, man. All right. My Niji United at gmail.com. That's my Niji United, MYNIIJI United at gmail.com, or send me an inbox on Facebook. All right. We got work to do. We got to come together first. And I'm not here to tell you, I'm not here to sell you no dreams or illusions. I'm not here to tell you it's going to be easy. No, life is not easy. Life wasn't meant to be easy. You see, that's the test we gave ourselves. And you know what? We put all this in place because we knew we could have overcame, because we knew that we were the gods. You feel me? So that was just a workout, a challenge we put to ourselves. It's like going to the gym. Okay, you know you could bench 150, but then you want to try 250. You feel me? Because in the back of your mind, you know that you could do it, but just in case you have somebody who could spot you. My brothers and sisters, I got you. I'm here to spot you. We got each other. That's the true purpose or intensive purpose of saying I am my brothers and my sisters keeper. Just in case you fall short and you can't bench that 250, but boom, Brother Little is here. Boom. You know, Empress Donnie is here. Indigenous. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's here. We could spot you. We got you. You got a situation? We all come together. Like I told y'all the situation with the Jews in the 1996 or 1997 when they went to the precinct to get their son. That's how we're supposed to show up and get our children from the hands of this beast system. You cannot prosecute an American Indian, but you could prosecute a black man. You see the difference? So y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today. Why? Because we were supposed to have our own courts. We were supposed to have our own juridical system. We were supposed to have our own Supreme Courts and our own judges. They cannot stop us from having that. The moment we step up, their courts are no longer supreme. It becomes the inferior court, and the indigenous or original people's courts become the superior court. I don't know if y'all ready for this work, man. They can't stop this if we step up. In fact, not if, but when, because I'm not going to stop. Y'all better recognize we are the superior people on this land. Not to abuse people, but in terms of bringing back the balance. And when we step up and we set up our Supreme Court, all we have to do is put them on notice, stand down. Your court is no longer the Supreme Court. It becomes the superior court. Because why? The original people have stepped up. Y'all don't believe anything that I say. Go look up international occupancy laws. You think I don't know what the hell I'm talking about? Trust me. Like I said, I got the knowledge because I know how to walk the ledge. That's what knowledge is. Walking the ledge and not falling off. Y'all think it's a game, huh? But like I said, we good though. We good. We good. We're still pushing. And I want to thank each and every one of you for playing your part. Everybody on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, whoever that's playing their part. Even people who are not the original indigenous people of this land that are telling the truth. I appreciate that. Thank you for playing your part. Okay? Thank you, because we can't do it alone. It wasn't meant for us to do it alone. All right? So with that being said, reach out to your brother, man. Let's do this. I already got the foundation in place. I've already created the ark. Okay? Right now, it's just putting, little, boards and, blocking holes in the ark. You feel me? That's all we're doing right now. The foundation is set. I mean, the work is done. The work is done. I've already done the work. Trust me. And it's solid. Solid as a rock. Ooh, and time keeps changing. And Chief is gonna make it. Ha, 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 ha. Man, listen, y'all better ask somebody. Woo! Like I said, man, I love y'all. That's all I could do is love you. That's all I could do. They say, just look at people and they will show you the true colors. If you don't know my true colors, then go back. Go back into the history on Facebook, on YouTube, and see. I've always been consistent. So if you cannot tell the real ones amongst you, I don't know what else to tell you. You know, people cannot pretend for that long. You feel me? Nah. At some point, they're gonna tell you the truth. All right. So you shall know a tree by its fruits. All right. And that's all I'm gonna say. All right. So y'all enjoy the rest of your continuation, man. Have a great one. Continue to love. Like I told y'all before, you may have beef and disagreements with your loved ones. Be the bigger one. Reach out. Apologize. Sometimes it may not be your fault, but sometimes you have to be the bigger individual just to bring back the whole. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes we have to do that. Reach out and say, hey, you know what? I apologize. Things may not have gone the way that we wanted it to. Things may not have happened the way that it was supposed to. It was no ill will. It was no bad intent. It just wasn't meant to be. So I apologize. Make man. You feel me? Let's bring back the village. Let's bring back the community. Let's learn to forgive ourselves first and then ask others for forgiveness. There's nothing wrong in asking for forgiveness. You feel me? There's nothing wrong with that because you're not doing it for them. You're doing it for yourself. Whether you think you did anything wrong or not, that's not it. The bottom line is it created a reef. It created some beef, some bad blood. And then once you have done that, you forgive yourself and you ask them for forgiveness. And they choose not to forgive you, then guess what? It's on them. It's on them. It's not on you. You have done your part. So therefore now you have literally released yourself from that karma, whether it was intentional or not. You feel me? You did? Is what happened because of the intentions. That's what you are asking forgiveness for. Because a lot of times our intentions are pure. But because of our intentions, the manifestation may not have been what we intended. And that happens for a reason. Sometimes there's a lesson in that. But a lot of times we're not mature enough to see the message or receive the message. You feel me? But everything is a test. And we are the one testing ourselves, but we just don't know it. You feel me? But you have to be on a certain vibration, a certain frequency to know these things, to comprehend these things, to understand these things. You feel me? So all I'm just saying is, whatever situation you have with your home, your relatives, your people within your circle, mend it. And whether they want to, like I said, whether they want to come and sit at the table with you and break bread, that's irrelevant. The bottom line is you played your part in the healing process because you were the bigger person. And life will still challenge you, my brothers and sisters. Life will still push you, my brothers and sisters. Because why? That's what the universe does. The universe don't break, but the universe bend. You feel me? And then sometimes when you push and you push and you push, the universe is going to bend to the point where it feels like it's going to pop. And then when you have pushed it, the elasticity that the universe comes with, it goes so far, it could never break. But sometimes it say, you know what, man, listen, you have pushed so much and you have proven your strength. You have proven your tenacity. You have proven your vigor. Guess what? I'm going to push things back in your favor. You feel me? But a lot of us, when we push and the universe push back, we just fall and we just give up. You know? Because everybody wasn't meant. Well, not that everybody was meant. Everybody cannot withstand the pushback of the universe. You feel me? But I want you to know that you are strong. Okay, no matter what you've been through in your life, whether it's a situation with your significant other, whether it's a situation with your children, Whether it's a situation with your job, whether it's a situation with your best friend, whether it's a situation with your pet, whether it's a situation with, whatever the situation is, lineage, guess what? You are strong enough to overcome because you are a god. You are a goddess. You may be a fallen god. Regardless, the bottom line is you are still a god. And you just have to remember that. Just remember that. Tell yourself, I'm God. You feel me? And guess what? I have dominion over everything. You have the dominion. But that dominion was taken away by this other Lord God. That's literally a demigod. That's why I tell people your gods in your books, your Bibles, your Quran, whatever it is, they have no power over me. No. No, because I know who I am. You feel me? I create my own reality. Nobody else but me. You create your own reality. Nobody else but you. You see, you are the one who wrote your blueprint. You are the one who get up and think of your day. I'm going to repeat that. I don't think you heard me now. In fact, even before you get up, you are the one who go lay down and activate your subconscious mind to manifest things in the conscious realm. So now you go to bed, you watch TV, you watch all type of nonsense, you come on Facebook, you watch all type of nonsense, you listen to the demonic, devilish music, and then you go lay down. What you think is going to happen in your subconscious mind? It's going to manifest what you just heard before you went to lay down. So right there, you go into bed in chaos. You go into bed in confusion. You go into bed in a low vibrational state. And then you get up. Oh, well, you wake because you went to bed dead. Whichever. You see me, I don't wake up. I rise. Because when I go to bed on a strong foundation. I don't listen to that nonsense. No. Before I go to bed, I say my affirmations. And then I go lay down. You feel me? So then when you get up, you think of your day. Or it's already pre-programmed for you by somebody else. Because they put you in uniform. So you have to be in uniform. Hence the uniform commercial codes. Oh my goodness. Woo! Stay in uniform, soldier. Huh? You want to be a warrior, huh? All right. Yeah. You did. But you are the one who creates your reality. You are the one who make it happen with your thoughts. And your thoughts become your words and your words become your action. Every single day. See a beautiful police officer right there? Look, see how gorgeous she is? But she got the eyelashes almost touching the windshield. You know what I mean? But anyway, the point I'm making is you create your reality. All you have to do is create your thoughts. Create your thought pattern. All you have to do is make a mental paradigm shift and watch your world change. Everything you see here is an illusion of what we created, of what we accepted. All we have to say enough is enough. Mentally. Guess what? You could stay in your individual homes. And as a collective, we could take our thoughts and project it to one particular mission. And guess what? Watch it manifest. That's why I tell people we don't need guns. We don't need knives, man. If it happened where we have to use it, then so be it. But we don't need it. Because we are the gods. We shaped the universe. We created the universe. We created our reality with our thoughts. And the persuasion of our thoughts. AKA mental control, AKA governmental control, the ability to govern your mental. We gave that up. Because why? We had our own governments, meaning that we were supposed to govern our own mental, but we got persuaded to give up our governance of our mental capabilities. I don't know if y'all ready for church outside the church. Huh? Oh, I'm preaching. I'm always preaching. Huh? Oh, no, I don't pray, sis. I don't pray. Animals pray. Animals pray on each other. I don't pray. All right, know that I uplift and I build. There you go. Respect, yeah? All right. That's how we do it. What up, King? Respect. You heard? Yeah. All right? I don't pray on people, man. And I don't pray for people. I don't do that. And he must either pray or and he must get prayed on. You feel me? I want nobody praying for me. Nobody. I don't internalize your demonic spells. All right. But anyway, man, I'm about to get out of here. I love y'all for real, for real. Like I said, for real. Reach out to your brother, man. All right. mynijiunited@gmail.com. That's MYNIIJI United@gmail.com. I think on Tuesday we may be doing a Zoom, because like I said, we're building. All right, we're building. And like I was saying before I got out, I get out of here, like I'm not here to sell you any dreams. I'm not here to tell you that it's going to be easy. No, it's not going to be easy because it was hard to bring us where we are at today. It was hard to bring us to this point. It was a fight to bring us to this point. So it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be easier than you think. You heard what I just said, right? I'm not here to sell you no dreams. I'm not here to tell you it's going to be easy, but it's going to be easier, all right, than the civil rights movements. Because why? They paved their way. They already created the spark. So every generation is supposed to do something to make it easier for the other one. So they already did that. So kudos. They may not have known everything, and that's fine. We're not going to knock them for that. They did what they had to do at that time. Okay, now it's up to us to do what we have to do in our time. So therefore, when our posterity, and posterity means our children, okay, when it's their time, we would have left a little more for them than our ancestors left for us. It's called progression and not congregation. You hear the same thing with the church? What do the pastors have? They have a congregation. Okay, what do Congress have? They have a congregation. They are all ministers of a congregation. They are all esquires of a congregation. The pastors and the politicians, they are the same. They are all ministers of a congregation. But Chip Kalinago is a minister of progression. You see the difference? Oh, y'all missed the congregation part, huh? All right, then. You see, it's all in the words, man. In the beginning was the word, and the word was with God, and the word became God. So who's God? The word is God. So every time you speak, you are God in. God is an action word, not a person, place, or thing. It's an action word, means to evoke. So when you say God, my question to you is, what are you evoking? Who are you evoking? So when I say I'm God, guess who I'm evoking? My ancestors. When you think this is a joke, I mean, I ramp with it, brethren. A real thing this. Yes, sir. What happened, brethren? Fire burn. Y'all better recognize. Y'all better recognize. All right? All of them in the congregation right now, they're being ran by Congress. Because why? They got a 501c3. I got a church, but it's not a 501c3. You see, I know the difference. The federal government cannot tell me what to do, what to preach, what to say. They can't tell me that. No, but they could tell him what to do. They could tell him what to say. You feel me? Because they got a 501c3. And guess what? My church is exempt just like theirs. But you see me, I'm not here to sell my people out. So I know the foundation to set. Like I said, the foundation is already set. It's already set. Yeah, the ark is already built. All right. So I'm about to get out of here, man. Once again, for real, I love y'all. Enjoy the rest of your continuation. Enjoy your 24. And I'm going to take you up to the sky right now. Okay? I'm going to take you to the sky. Because I want you to fly. Fly above all the neighborhoods. Fly above all the communities. And let us regain our birthright. May the ancestors continue to watch us and guide us. They are not up there. They are down here with us. All right? So y'all take care. Y'all have a good one. All right? One love.